Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and today we're going to do a tag video. So I've gone for something a bit different this time because I often do things to do with makeup and I thought it'd be different to try a tag video that's not about makeup. I found one about books, so please bear with me. I do have a list in front of me, kind of that way a little, with all of the questions because I have a very poor memory. So I'm going to work my way through these questions and give you all my answers. If you enjoy this video and you have a channel of your own, please do go ahead and do this tag or tag everybody. So if you've enjoyed this tag video, please do go ahead and do it. I'd love to see what you think. So yeah, so let's get started, shall we? So question number one is ebooks or physical books? This is a no-brainer for me. I absolutely love a physical book. Although online books are handy and save space, I just like to hold a physical book. Nothing beats it. Number two, paperbacks or hardbacks? My answer is paperbacks. Although some hardback books have got a stunning cover, some with some like foil detail, and some of them are absolutely beautiful. I just find paperbacks lighter, what with my health conditions. They're lighter to hold, they're easier to carry, they are cheaper to purchase. They are easier to store. I just, for many reasons, prefer to have a paperback. Online or in-store book shopping. So as easy as it does tend to make things doing shopping online, what with my health conditions, nothing beats walking into a bookshop and having a peruse. Trilogies or series? So currently my answer would have to be series, because I don't think from memory that I've actually ventured into a trilogy yet, so it has to be series. Heroes or villains? This is a tricky one for me because both are enjoyable, but I'm gonna go with villains. A book you want everyone to read? Right, okay, so I'm going to have to go with Surviving Execution by Ian Woods. This is a story about a guy on death row called Richard Glossop. I've been following his story for quite some time. His story hit the UK when he had an execution date, and ever since then I've followed his story, and we all form our own opinions based on what we know, and we can't all have the same opinion. My opinion is that he shouldn't be on death row. Therefore, I would like to think that everyone reads his book and supports him. I know that that might not be the same opinion as others, but yeah, that answers that question. The last book you finished reading? So that is a book called The Most Infamous Murderers. It's just a book full of small stories about murderers, and I didn't really enjoy it, if I'm being honest. It's short stories and the print was absolutely tiny. That's coming up in a book video fairly soon. The last book you bought? Well, I'll tell you the last three because I bought them all at the same time. So I bought books by Fern Cotton, In the Works, and they were the quiet, happy and calm books. The weirdest thing you've used as a bookmark? I wouldn't necessarily say it's weird because I'm sure other people have done it, but I've used store receipts in my books, and I've used nail files when I've needed something. Used books, yes or no? So for me that's a yes. It's less waste, and it's cheaper, and it's helping charities, so win-win. Top 3 favourite genres? So I have to say I've always liked autobiographies. I love knowing more about people that I enjoy watching on TV, so I'm nosy. So autobiographies. I love anything crime related. It's just fascinating. I know I'm not the only one. Angela from Museum Girl 135 has got similar taste. She seems to like crime stories too. So I tend to pass things like that her way. I tend to think of her first. And chick lit, I suppose. It's a quick, easy read, and I tend to enjoy them. So yeah, I suppose chick lit. Borrow or buy? So I would say buy, and that's because the books that I really enjoy, I like to keep on my bookshelf and possibly read it again. Characters or plot? Now this is an interesting question to ask, and my theory is that the plot is what builds the story. So if the plot is rubbish, I wouldn't read it. If the plot is really good, it will pull you in no matter what the characters are like. You may not like the characters, but the plot being rubbish would feel more of a letdown than the characters, in my opinion. Just saying. I think that one's going to be quite a varied answer in people. I just feel like, for me personally, that's what would... If the plot's bad, I've got such poor concentration levels, and a book has to really pull me in when I like first open it very, very quickly. Otherwise I just lose it and don't want to read it. I'm currently reading a book that I struggled to get into. I stuck it out, which was the right thing to do, and then I got so far in, it's like, well, why give up now? So I'm now reading something I'm not overly enjoying too much, but I'm now determined to finish. So yeah, I think it's got to be the plot, really. Long or short books? I think I'll go with long. And the reason for that is that a long book would generally provide you with a really good story. Long or short chapters? Short, because I think the sense of achievement you feel when you pass chapters quicker means I'm more inclined to read more. The sense of achievement means that I'm more inclined to want to pick it up more or read for longer periods. So yeah, I think that works better for me. It's the mindset, really. It's all in the mind. Like, it means that you feel like you're achieving. Name the first 3 books you can think of. So that would be The Giver of Stars by Jojo Moyes. That was a book I received for Christmas. Alan Park's February Sun, that was a book that I've recently received to review. And Gulliver's Travels. Books that made you laugh or cry. Now, I can't think of a book that's made me cry, but a book that's made me laugh, I think that would have to be Jill Sims's Why Mummy Swears. Our world or fictional world? Now, I think that's going to have to be fictional, purely because there's something really magical and captivating about fictional worlds. Audiobooks, yes or no? My answer is yes, but it's a difficult one to answer. That's because I've only just downloaded an audiobook app, and I've not really got into it properly yet. I can see it's something I'm going to enjoy, and I've had a little bit of a play with it, but audiobooks aren't something I've really ventured into in my lifetime. So I'll say yes, but I've not really got experience, but I've made a start with downloading an app because I want to try it, so I suppose yes. Do you ever judge a book by its cover? I think for me the answer's got to be yes. It's really difficult not to sometimes. If it's a stunning cover, it draws me in. If I spot something that looks amazing on a shelf somewhere in a shop, it really does draw me in. Book to movie or book to TV adaptation? So for me, that would be book to movie. A movie or TV show you preferred to its book? That, I'm going to say, is Harry Potter, because I never got into the books, yet I've watched films and really enjoyed them. So I suppose that would count, although I do want to try reading those books again at some point, so yeah. Series or standalone? So whilst a series can be really good, I can't deny that I love a good standalone. So that concludes the rapid fire book tag. I saw this on a channel called Read by Zoe. I'll link their channel for you to pop over and check their video out. I don't know if they created this tag or if it was somebody else, but yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Try it out if you've got your own channel and you liked this video. Let me know what you would say for your answers in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. Goodbye.